What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Naruto Online. Hope you guys are all doing well. I have finally finished up my finals week. Everything is finally done. Got some free time now. Got some video ideas, lots of video ideas that you guys have been suggesting. I always check the comments and read through them, see what you guys want to see, and plan on making them into videos. Something I wanted to talk about really quick is just, I often see a lot of people actually hop onto my server. It's pretty cool to see, but a lot of the times I'm actually AFK, so if you guys do send me a message, I might not see it until I come back, and generally that might take a little bit of time. So just a quick disclaimer, if you guys see me online, if I don't respond, that's probably because I'm not around. In the very near future though, I'll be releasing a Discord server so that you guys can all chat around and not have to actually come onto my server to talk and stuff. I plan on releasing the Discord server at around 1,000 subscribers, not because it's like a goal or anything, but because I feel like when we're at 1,000 subscribers, we'll finally have enough people to have a decent community so the server doesn't just die off really quick. Anyways, this week we got a new breakthrough in CN, Gengetsu, and they look pretty good considering how old he is. So if we take a look at his skill set here, his Mystery +2 deals unavoidable water damage now, and it deals up to 2 units in the opponent's lineup. And then the Y version is similar, it only hits 1 unit, but the Mystery cooldown is only to 2. And he can actually refresh his Mystery cooldown quite a lot. He might actually be able to get away with the +2 Mystery because his Standard actually has a chance to reduce his own Mystery cooldown by 1. So his +2 here is the same as normal, but he first of all has a chance to reduce his own Mystery cooldown by 1, and he also, whenever he uses a standard attack, scales his attack and ninjutsu by 8%. His Y basically hits a line of enemies instead of just one enemy, and then it has the same chance of reducing his Mystery cooldown, and then his scaling is a little bit lower at 5% instead of 8%. His chases are pretty cool as well, because his chase +2 here is you can trigger it 2 times, and whenever he triggers it, he gains an extra standard attack, which means he can use up to 3 standard attacks per round. And if you couple that with his passives, or not his passive, his standard passives, I guess, I don't know what to call them, that means he can scale 24 times per round with high chance of reducing his Mystery cooldown by a ton, so those synergize really well there. The Y version is similar to his +2, just it can only be triggered 1 time, and it increases the unit that you hit's Mystery cooldown by 1. I'm actually not too sure which one would be better. I'd probably go with the +2 just because you get the extra standard attack, but Y might be good as well in some cases. Though most of the times, ninjas like SSirus, it doesn't really matter if you even increase their Mystery cooldown. Now for his passives here, we actually get a new buff called Accumulation, and that's on his Steam clone. So at the beginning of every single round, he summons a Steam clone with 10% of Gengetsu's HP stat, which honestly doesn't even matter, because the clone is immune to death for the first 30 attacks. This actually got nerfed. It used to be immune to death permanently until he uses his standard, because the only way for his clone to die besides the 30 attacks is it has to kill itself whenever it uses its standard attack. And so whenever they had it not nerfed, he could basically stay there forever if he was controlled, which is kind of OP because you basically have an unkillable tank in front of you. So it's crazy there. And then he also gets the accumulation buff. So every time he gets attacked, it stacks an accumulation. So for the +2, it's accumulation level 2. And accumulation level 2 is every time the Steam clone is attacked, increases its ninjutsu by 50%, stackable up to 4 times. Prior to the nerf, there wasn't a max stack, so you could stack this infinitely, but you can already see how that's way too OP. If you hit him 10 times, that's 500% extra ninjutsu. That would deal a crazy amount of damage, so they had to nerf that there. The Y version is really similar, just instead of just having accumulation, it's accumulation level 1. Level 1 is 30% ninjutsu every time it's hit, and it also gives it taunt. And taunt is like the Hinata, the super old Hinata buff, where it makes all units aim at him. And honestly, it might be pretty cool, but that only works against single target units, so things like Naruto 6-Pass taunt isn't going to work on, but it's a cool concept. Maybe eventually they'll release a buff that makes all damage redirect into a single unit. That would be a really, really interesting ninja. It'd be like a tank ninja. Maybe like not 100%, but like negates 90% and brings it towards him. For the passive 2, the plus 2 is just the improvement on the original one. So for every Edo Tensei ninja in your lineup, increases your own attack and ninjutsu by 12%. The Y plus 1 makes Genjutsu actually pretty viable, because now he has evasion for the first attack and a 60% chance to evade chase attacks, which makes him pretty good, because for most like ninjas now, you basically have to have dodge or else you're going to be in a world of hurt. And then on top of that, every time Gengetsu evades an attack, recovers 20 chakra. So overall, I'd say that Gengetsu actually gets like revitalized quite a lot. There's definitely a lot of things that you could do with that, especially with the passive where you can summon a steam clone that's invincible for the first 30 attacks. You could do a lot of cool things with him. I definitely want to try him out, but I just realized I only have him 2-star. We don't really get a whole lot of his fragments here, so I might not be able to get him or get his breakthroughs for a while. Now, some other cool CN news is that the new, I believe, monthly ninja for CN is Jarya the Final Battle, and so we've had 2 of his skills leaked actually. So both of them are his mystery. It's rumored that he'll have 2 mysteries. The first one is a barrier called Toad Esophagus. And as long as the barrier is active, ninjas from both sides that launch or destroy barriers are unable to use their mystery skills. Now it lasts for 2 rounds. This is really cool because it like counters Kisame, because Kisame can't break the barrier and actually like use his mystery there. And I'm also really curious if this affects things like Madara Edo Tensei, because as far as it says, it only affects ninjas that launch barriers with their mystery. So Madara Edo Tensei should still be able to counter if he like drops below 80% health and then he summons his barrier. I wonder if that would destroy it or not, but we'll have to see when it actually comes out. And then the second skill is Genjutsu Frog Song, which is supposedly the second mystery skill after you use the first one, and it causes ninjutsu damage to 2 units in the same lineup, suppresses debuff immunity until the end of the round, and then causes extreme chaos. So overall pretty nice. That's kind of like a Kurenai Summer, but buffed version. Now speaking of monthly ninjas, we actually got our own monthly ninja here, and it should be, by the way, Genma Shiranai? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but I'll put it up here so you guys have that if you want to do the guessing competition. And last week we actually got main changes, and they introduced 3 more main changes. We'll go check them out right now. You can see that Water Main here got her regeneration healing jutsu buffed a little bit. So what it does is, first it nerfs the heal by 10%, so instead of healing 50% of life based on ninjutsu, it's 15%. But now it also makes all the ninjas that it heals have debuff immunity until the end of the round, which is kind of nice. But I'm not too sure how I feel about that, because now it's basically like the same as Fire Main, but with a little extra healing, you know? Breeze Dancer also got a little bit of a buff on their Sage Art Windstill here, so all it did was drop the 4th mystery's cooldown from 3 rounds to 2 rounds. Not a huge buff, honestly. I don't think anyone's really gonna notice that. And then for Lightning Main is, I'm not sure if this is a nerf or a buff. It really depends on how you look at it, because last week we saw that Heart Flux actually got buffed, so for every 10 chakra you spend, it scales your attack and critical by 6% and 4% respectively. But what they did this week is Blast Cut, and this is the upgraded version of Sealing Slash. For Blast Cut, they made it cost 0 chakra, so if you choose Blast Cut, it takes 0 chakra now, which is good, but you don't get the scaling if you try to use Heart Flux from it. So I don't know, it kind of depends on you. I think overall most people are okay with it, but if you use Heart Flux for like Zenith or something, that just kind of sucks. Now along with the main changes, they actually added a new secret scroll as well, Ninjutsu Shield, and this gives you resistance and initiative, I mean, as the name suggests. So new secret scroll there. I haven't really gotten all the secret scroll plates yet. I'm still working through that. But let's go actually check out the events for this week. So we got Ina's Flower here. They still haven't updated these rewards. Still giving gift package 3. We're still waiting for the 4th package because we have enough stamina potions. I know I've said this. I'm just waiting for it to come. So that's a video that will be coming out in the future as soon as they change this. We got 7 Days of Welfare here with ninjas like Shisui, Kimono. We got Madara, GNW, and then Minato Crispus in here. So kind of nice. I'll just be grabbing the training potions for some power because we did get that. I did get enough fragments for another flag, so I've been working on that. We got Fuku deals. I think, did they do a back-to-back Fuku deals? Because I'm pretty sure we had Fuku deals last week as well, or really recently at the very least. But inside of Fuku here, we got Naruto Sage's 6 Paths, Madara GNW, Madara Edo Tensei, and Kakashi Summer. And this is actually only a 25k pack, so this is exceptionally cheap for the ninjas that you're getting in here. And this actually pairs really well because we also have Great Plates going at the same time. So if you spend like 22k in here for Great Plates, you'll be able to get the gift pack in here. I'll put the ninjas that were inside this pack down there. But I know Madara Edo Tensei is one of them that you can get, which I'm going to be releasing a video very soon where I talk about Madara Edo Tensei versus Naruto 6 Paths because a lot of people have been asking me about it. In short, I think that Naruto 6 Paths will beat Edo Tensei, but I'll have to do some more research into it. That's the entire video that will be coming out later. Okay, along with that, we got Sakura's Gift in here with Naruto 6 Paths, Madara Edo Tensei. They're really pushing these two though. We got Tsunade Reverse Seal back in here, so you can grab her if you want her for coupons. And then just things like power and training potions. We kind of skipped Amusement Park, but this is the same as usual. Wheel of Fortune, we got Tobi Rama as the ninja, the jackpot ninja in here. And other than that, nothing too exciting has been happening here. Lucky Board is back as well. We got Naruto Ronin in here, Sasuke Rin Sharingan, and then we got Charm Packs in here. And then along with that, we also got Cave Rebate in here. Grab your Treasure Tool Essences in here, but we're still working on getting our next level runes. Sakura Festival as well has come back here with Tendo, Jiraiya Rider, and like Tsunade Taisho period. They did put Danzo Izanagi in here. I mean, I'll always grab some of his frags because I do want to get him to 4-star eventually for that breakthrough. And then last but not least, we got Naruto Ramen Party. So Konan swimsuit's in here. The Anko swimsuit is also in here. I was playing around with Anka's swimsuit. I don't know if I want to get her, but she actually has some pretty neat things, especially if you pair her with like who is it? If you pair her with Madara Edo Tensei, because I thought of a pretty cool team that you could use with her and Madara Edo Tensei. But along with that, you just got like Mantra Scrolls, Mantra Elixir. These are very similar packs. Right, so for 5 of these, you can get 5, or you could get 12 or 9, huh? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen an event where they put 2 of the same, like, very similar packs in the same event. Never seen that before. But yeah, that about wraps it up, guys, for the events that we had this week. I will be putting some more videos out there that are not recap related, more interesting things. So look forward to those in the very near future. But that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.